Bianca is thinking about trying to put Kanye under conservatorship, and why would
Not Bianca getting exposed for allegedly being a federal informant and trying to put Kanye under a guardianship. This situation is already getting messy, and Kanye and Bianca's divorce has barely even started. Rumor has it, Bianca was secretly working as a mole, paid to keep tabs on Kanye and report back to the feds. Apparently, they want to put him under guardianship, just like they did to Britney Spears and what they're currently trying to do to Wendy Williams. This isn't the first time the industry has allegedly tried to do this to Kanye, but it looks like this time it might actually stick, thanks to all the evidence Bianca has supposedly been gathering on him over the past 2 years. And get this, besides allegedly getting paid for spying, she's about to make millions from Kanye in the divorce because he didn't make her sign a prenup. Now, she's reportedly asking for more than half of everything he owns. Before Bianca was allegedly brought in to make Kanye spiral, the industry had already tried to put him under guardianship, supposedly using Kim Kardashian to do it. But that plan failed. It's been reported that Kim and her family are close with the notorious Hollywood manager Lou Taylor, and they've been working together for a while. For those who don't know, Lou is the owner of TriStar Sports and Entertainment, the company rumored to be behind many celebrity conservatorship, including Britney Spears. They also allegedly tried to do the same thing to Lindsay Lohan, but Lindsay's family fought back in court, which made TriStar back off. Of course, all of this is alleged, so we need to tread carefully. But according to reports, Lou and her husband have been pulling off these conservatorship by getting close to celebrities, either through work or personal relationships. Then, they work with doctors to misdiagnose them, making it easier to take control. They usually target celebrities who already have some kind of mental health challenge, making it easier to manipulate the situation. Kanye himself revealed a while ago that he was prescribed huge doses of lithium, even though he didn't need it. And when someone takes unnecessary mental health meds, it can have the opposite effect, making their situation worse. It's all very wild and disturbing.
They tried to medicate me. I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me. And they when I asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, oh, woe, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears too. I mean, look at
they would have Michael Jackson.
Or worse, yeah. So look at what they did. Look at what they did to Britney. When she went in, she was tired, she was exhausted, she was in a bad way. But 10 years of that medication wrecked her brain. You can see it now.
What's even crazier is that during one of her trials, Britney Spears revealed that her family had intentionally misdiagnosed her and gave her large doses of lithium she didn't need. They later tried to use this in court to argue that she was incapable of managing her own finances.
I honestly like to sue my family, to be totally honest with you. I also would like to be able to share my story with the world and what they did to me, instead of it being a hush-hush secret to benefit all of them. I want to be able to be heard on what they did to me. By making me keep this in for so long is not good for my heart. I've been so angry and I cry every day. It concerns me. I'm told I'm not allowed to expose the people who did this to me. For my sanity, I need you, to the judge, to approve me, do an interview where I can be heard on what they did to me. And actually, I have the right to use my voice and take up for myself. My attorney says I can't, it's not good. I can't let the public know anything they did to me, and by not saying anything is saying it's okay. I don't know what I said here. It's not okay. Actually, I don't want to interview. I'd much rather just have an open call to you for the press to hear, which I didn't know today.
Do y'all see the pattern here? Word on the street is that the industry never really took its eyes off Kanye, and Bianca was sent into his life to help them trap him in a conservatorship for good. And the thing about conservatorship is that, aside from losing control of your hard-earned money, you also lose your freedom entirely and can become a completely different person due to all the medication you're loaded up with 24/7. These rumors started after TMZ reported that Kanye and Bianca were getting a divorce, and Kanye would be paying her over $5 million in settlement fees for their 2-year marriage. The divorce surprised many people, but some weren't shocked, especially since Kanye had already been in talks with a divorce lawyer last October, and Bianca had even moved back to Australia. They resolved their issues back then, but this time, Bianca is the one asking for the divorce, and she's not backing down, especially since Kanye didn't make her sign a prenup. According to a source who spoke to Page 6, Bianca had enough. The White Lives Matter shirt was the last straw, the source said. She told him that's not who she is, and she can't be associated with that. He's claiming dominion over her and then selling those shirts, and it reflects on her. She doesn't want to be part of that circus. Things escalated further when popular blogger Tisa Tells got on YouTube and spilled all of Bianca's tea. Remember the Grammy controversy where people thought she was being forced? Well, according to Tisa, Bianca actually had her dress tailored 6 times to make sure everything was perfect for the spectacle she and Kanye were about to pull. But once the cameras were on her, she started acting uncomfortable so people would think she was a victim, when allegedly she wasn't.
Tailored that invisible dress 6 times. Y'all, again, let me repeat this. They tailored the invisible dress 6 times. 6 times? That's more times than Kanye has fans left. But all jokes aside, 6 times. So Bianca had time to stand there with a tailor 6 times over the week before the Grammys to get this. What does that tell you? Not only did she knew about this, this wasn't some last minute dare. This wasn't a, you better do it, right? This was a planned event. This was a strategy. Bianca wasn't forced into this at all. She is all in. And if you think Bianca just fell into this life by accident, maybe think again. Turns out, ex-Yeezy employees who sued Kanye spilled some of the piping hot tea. Bianca wasn't just a random architect he fell for. Oh, no. Sis was a day one weirdo. A day one Kanye stan.
Tisa also claimed that she spoke to some of Yeezy's employees who worked with Bianca back when she was still an architect for the company. According to Tisa, these employees revealed that Bianca had always acted this way. Allegedly, she would sometimes send explicit photos of herself to the staff without their consent, and even ask them uncomfortable questions about Hitler.
R-rated images that Bianca was posting on her personal Instagram before she even got involved with the whole Kanye thing. She was always into that weird bondage, BD, like she was always into that. And when she wasn't even Mrs. West and when she had no power, she was texting employees these pictures, questioning them ad nauseum about their views on Hitler to see where they stand.
But that's not all, y'all. Even before Kim and Kanye officially divorced, Bianca was already involved with him and influencing him to do all kinds of wild things. According to Tisa, Kim found out about it and convinced Kanye to fire Bianca. However, after the divorce, Kanye went back to Bianca and married her, without a prenup to protect himself in case she tries to come for his money.
Has been around since 2021. Well, even before then, in 2021, Kim found out allegedly that, according to this tweet, that Bianca was messing around with Kanye. She got fired, and then he bought her back by Thanksgiving. Why did you have to hire her back on Thanksgiving? Did you spend Thanksgiving with her? Did you try to get into a sister-wife situation? Baby, Bianca always was willing to do anything to be with Kanye. And let's be real, Kanye has a type. He surrounds himself with flunkies, yes men, and people who think he's some kind of prophet.
Tisa also mentioned that a source close to Bianca recently claimed they overheard her saying she was planning to manipulate Kanye into doing certain things to get him cancelled, and then ultimately finish him off by placing him in a conservatorship.
We witnessed Bianca chillingly tell guests, I'm going to cancel Kanye West. Now, y'all, I know what you're saying, but this article is legit. It has been sourced really legit. Bianca, because she got fired because Kim found out, decided that she was going to cancel Kanye West, is thinking about trying to put Kanye in a conservatorship. And why wouldn't she? She has control over all of Kanye's legal affairs. Kim Kardashian didn't even have control over all of Kanye's legal affairs. If she can put Kanye in a conservatorship, she will have complete unfettered access to all of his money. We saw what happened with Wendy Williams. And for y'all saying, oh, that couldn't happen, and Kanye would leave. No, Kanye accused Kim and them of trying to put him in a 51-50.
As expected, people shared their own opinions, like one person who commented saying, Bianca doesn't care about Ye, and never did he, along with some other black men, are easy targets. These women know that they are their weakness, which makes getting the bag very easy. Bianca is no victim at all. She just played her role. Ye will move on to the next Becky. Bianca USAID checks were cancelled. Her handler duties has been terminated. Another person added, I swear she's not a victim, and if people keep pushing, she might even use that to her advantage. Kanye isn't okay. And he surrounds himself with people who aren't okay either. Now, I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Bianca is really trying to get Kanye into a guardianship? And do you think they'll actually succeed in placing him in a conservatorship this time? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to click here to check out this other messy video.